Welcome to Studio E, Fantasy Football Frenzy, our special Thursday night edition. Once again, this is Scott Free. Scott actually has some incredible news. Let me take a moment aside from fantasy football and congratulate Scott and his wife Crystal on a baby girl, Sage. Congrats, Scott and Crystal. Anyway, on to football. Again, you can see our information on a Facebook page, Fantasy Football Frenzy, or at Fan Frenzy on Twitter. Thursday night, the refs are back. The only news that tops my boy's new baby girl. The refs are back. The refs are back. Something like that, right? The zebras are back. Get it? What? Okay, so they're back, and people are going to be happy about that until, of course, the first call that goes against their team or a bad call, which happens. What's the big deal? The big deal is this. Some people say, hey, it's fair. We all had the bad refs, right? Or the replacement refs doing the best that they can. Even Urlacher said, hey, it's fair. We all had to deal with the same refereeing, right? The same officiating. However, that's like saying, hey, if we all have bad equipment, the game's fair. Yeah, it's equitable, okay? But fair, I guess fair is not the best word. It's like, do you want to use the best equipment so that it's really about the essence of the game that decides the outcome of the game? Or do you want to deal with substandard factors that influence the game? So, that's all about that. Refs are back tonight, watching the officiating the Ravens and the Browns. About the Ravens and the Browns. I think it's pretty clear you want to start all your Ravens for the most part. You might even still want to start Trent Richardson, especially if you had a high pick with him, and we're actually in our first round of bye weeks, so you may not even have a choice. So, I believe Indianapolis and Pittsburgh are off, so Trent Richardson may be entrenched in your starting lineup. Fear not, he will grind it out, might even sneak a garbage time touchdown. The Ravens have given up a couple of touchdowns on the ground this year, which is not typical of past seasons, but it has happened this season. As far as the Ravens go themselves, definitely start Ray Rice. He's obviously the blue chip of the bunch. Flacco in the receiving core, only reason I'm a little hesitant to give them a full endorsement is because they may not need to throw. They may not need to catch. They may not need to throw and catch. So